Down the back straight, 3/10 of a second to gap, 2/10 a second to gap. Pan Am thinking of a strike. Pan Am moves to take the lead of the race, and does. Pan Am back in the lead of this race. Julian trying to fight it back as best he can. Through the fast corner, still in the lead. Julian thinking about a dive. Doesn't go for it in the end. Julian hanging on though. Julian trying to fight this back. Pan Am on the inside. Holds off Julian. 3/10 of a second the gap. And as Pan Am starts to scream off, 3/10 is the gap. Julian is not giving up on it though. Pan Am needs to break that slipstream and try and get away from Julian and just get up as far as the mountain section. Once he gets into the mountain section, it's where Julian has been struggling the most. Pan Am though, what a performance so far this race. Halfway through this race, and Pan Am is leading. Alejandro Martinez back into the pits. Changing strategy up once again. Can Pan Am get to the end of this race though on the fuel that he possesses? Hard to say. Now they're in the mountain section. Pan Am now is not lost Julian through the mountain section like it was anticipated. He's still only 5/10 of a second behind Pan Am. The race up ahead is still underway as Pan Am is 2/10 of a second ahead of Julian. Julian's not giving this up. 4/10 now the gap between Julian and Pan Am. .5 of a second now. Yellow flag, someone's gone off. Hopgood has gone off. However, Julian is within a tenth now of Pan Am. Julian making sure Pan Am stays honest. Pan Am is going to have the battle of his life here. Julian is not giving this up. Julian takes the lead of the race. Momentarily there's a battle going on ahead of us and I'm missing it. 7/10 of a second. Pan Am around the outside. Just gets ahead of Julian. I think there may have been contact. Julian handing back that position. Might there have been some shenanigans going on? There might have been, because look how close now Quentin and Icon are. 1.9 seconds. .4 seconds now. And Pan Am has been slapped with a 0.5 second time penalty. This is a disaster for Pan Am. And now Julian is under pressure from Quentin behind him. And Icon gets ahead of Quentin. That gap that saw Julian and Pan Am come together has brought the two championship protagonists back into play. Once again, Quentin on the inside. Oh, there's contact, nearly contact between the two. Quentin on the inside, just about clinging on to Icon there. They're side by side as they come down into the final turn. Icon on the inside, has to go, he's going to go deep. Quentin will get a nice exit and does get a fantastic exit as they battle. Pan Am and Julian pull away just a little bit once more. Pan Am is going to be a man on a mission here, down towards turn 2. Pan Am now under pressure as Icon starts to close in. Rambat's still very much there. Julian 2/10 of a second in the lead of this race, but his fuel is about to die out. He's struggling in the mountain section, and now there's a 4-car pile up here for the lead of this race. Pan Am. Oh, Icon's been slapped with a 2.5 second time penalty. For what, I don't know, but he's been slapped with it. What a shame, because we've been having such fantastic battles here. Quentin now will get ahead of Icon. Pan Am tyres are going to be burnt out here by the end of this. They spent so much time battling, their tyres are now. Pan Am takes the lead of the race. Julian dives off and into the pit.